paulit-ulit, worship one God, are we doing that? Tapos, feeling ko ang dami ng proof na sinabi ni Brother Rashid niya, na facts about prophets, facts about Jesus, na peace be upon him. And feeling ko, it should be really, really clear to anyone who really studies it, what God is trying to tell us from all the prophets, no? Kasi, we believe in them all day. And not really dispute on matters which we have no real knowledge of. Mali ko ba kung ma-prove, 100 years from now, may langaw, may ganito properties or wala. I mean, it doesn't matter, not in my daily life. Tsaka, sorry, brother, hindi pa rin ako kakain ng langaw. Pero I mean, that's beside the point talaga. That's really beside the point. What matters is, sabi nga ni brother, who are we worshiping? Are we worshiping? Are we worshiping our own selves? Pwede yun eh. Kasi gusto ko ganito, gusto ko ganyan. Are we worshiping this world? Are we worshiping money? Inuuna ko ba yun? I would kill, I would cheat para makakuha ng pera. Or are we worshiping the one who created us? So yun. Gusto ko lang invite kayo kasi pag-aralan niyo siya talaga, the more, ito yung sinabi ni brother, the more you love it talaga, parang ako nung una, nung umpisa ko, parang sige, parang tama, parang okay naman. Sige, I took my shahada and I studied Islam. So the more I know about it, grabe, sobrang galing, like mind blown na talaga. Especially sa mga scientific miracles. Hindi pa ako nag-go into the mathematical miracles. I don't know kung na-research mo na ba yun. Pero it should be clear beyond, without a shadow of a doubt, na isa lang yung author eh. Kasi even the number of times na, kunyari, the word man and the word woman. The man is repeated 23 times in the Quran, the woman repeated 23 times. Alam natin na, well, the medical field, chromosomes ng baby, 23 galing sa dad, 23 galing sa mom. The word days in the Quran is mentioned 365 times. The word day, the word month is mentioned 12 times. And this is walang erasure eh. Pag sinabi na niya, minemorize na lahat ng tao, wala nang balikan. And it's like, how many pages? My Quran is 600 pages. Parang, ngayon, wala naman silang mga word count doon. Parang kung maraming author yun, hindi magtatali lahat ng word counts na ito eh. Kunyari, the word earth and the word water, pag proportion mo is the exact proportion of water and land right now in the earth. So parang all these things, parang idadoubt mo po ba na I mean, hindi lang yun eh, sobrang dami talaga, and that's just the mathematical side of it. And then there's the scientific side of it. And then there's the amazing fact that isa lang yung Quran memorized by millions, 10 million people now, from the first word to the last word. Parang, it's kind of amazing, di ba? Parang, ano pa itadoubt mo? Bakit pa tayo nag-argue? Parang, what's stopping you really? What's your real problem with the Quran? Is it because may sinabi siya something about the fly? Is that your real problem with it? Is it because sinabi sa'yo to worship only one God? Is that your real problem with it? So we have to try to be honest with ourselves. Because we only want to help you. We only want to share the peace and the contentment and happiness we found in this religion. Kami po converts kami lahat. My husband, he's an architect. Si Yusra, she was disowned by her family. He took everything from her, kahit panty niya hindi pinadala. And and sinabi niya, we'll give you everything back. Your land, your job, kahit yung diploma niya, kinuha lahat. And they said, just bumalik ka lang sa amin, bumalik ka lang sa iglesia, we'll give you back everything. This whole world, whatever you want. You'll be part of our family again. Sobrang close ko na family nila, but she doesn't. And you know why? It's because she believes beyond a shadow of a doubt, beyond any shadow of a doubt, na ito yung gusto ni Allah, the one who worships, the only one who deserves to be worshipped. And sa totoo lang, yung buhay natin dito sa earth, it's so short. Brother, hindi ko alam kung ilang taon ka na, maybe in your 20s, in your 30s, even if you live to be 100, that's 70 more years. Is this anything compared to eternity? Isipin mo, we make our choice now, we do as we want for these next 70 years of our life. And then, we suffer the consequences. If you believe that there is a God, if you believe that there is heaven and hell, then you have to make a choice. Parang you have to make a choice, however hard it may be. And for us, at least me and my husband, siya convert din siya. Islamic ito pa yan. So pag may dumaan na Muslim, oy, Muslim, masamang tao! Ganyan! I'm not kidding! Ganyan kami doon, okay? So I'm just telling you kung ano yung pinagalingan namin. I'm sorry, it's getting very personal. I mean, sana yung mga sinishare natin sa atin lang. We really just want to share with you this faith. Hindi naman yung point of discussion natin. And the thing is, I'm the only Muslim in the group. He's the only Muslim. And sobrang daming difficulties. Iwanan ka ng friends mo, iwanan ka. But why do we do it? Ask yourself why. Why do we do it? Grabe, hindi ba kami bobong tao? I believe na talaga. Pinag-aralan talaga namin, lalo na ako, medical field. I'm so skeptical of everything. I'm all into the scientific fact. Ano yan? Gano'n, mga... And it's just funny, parang, on one hand, it's ignorance. Feeling ko ignorance is the reason why you would not be a Muslim right now. And maraming naliwanagan si Ustads eh. So, once you study it, once you know a lot of things about it, you know, then the only thing that will be stopping you is inconvenience. Kasi yung parents ko, ayaw eh, magmumukha kang terrorista kung magkano ko eh. Baka tanongin pa kung magkano yung DVD or perlas, parang, di ba? I mean, so, and then yung, of course, our own pride, no, our own selves. Parang sometimes, alam mo ng tama, pero hindi eh. Riniresist ka ako, tagal kong niresist eh. Hindi, ang hirap niya, ayoko yan. But you know, once you submit everything, parang, yeah, Allah, oh God, parang di bali na nga what may be convenient or inconvenient for me. But I just want to follow your guidance, your straight path. Just guide me. Parang ganun eh. Once you submit yourself, you'll just really fall into it and everything will be so easy and smooth sailing. I mean, with regards to your faith, pero syempre, ang daming challenges eh. But it's okay. It's expected to have so many challenges. Sinasabi ko rin kay sister, para to give this thing. Kasi Allah will give you also what you need to get through. Hindi naman niya tayo bibigyan na hindi natin kaya, di ba? So yun, I just wanted to share that. So brother, self-test lang, what are you really against in the Quran? Like, what is really your problem with it? Kung sino ba yung author? Kung bakit may nagkulang ba na isang sura? You can't accept it, even though you fully accept na at least part of it is from God. The part that says, worship me alone, di ba? Or the part that says, parang, sorry, na-emotional din ako, pero yun lang, gusto ko lang i-share. Thank you. Na-expose ako.
Now I really believe na meron kang kapanatagan. Napakaswerte mo. Bro, tandaan mo sa Islam ha? Kapag meron kang matuwid na asawa, nakamtan mo na yung amenities of this world. So, please, be precious. Maging precious mo siya ha? Ako, I've been married for 24 years, one wife.
Bakit mo sinasabi
niya? Natutuwa lang ako sa kanya. Kasi, really, napakaswerte mo sa asawa mo. Wow. Ano pa ba? Tapos sa closing, ano? Pero siya.
Sir, magkaroon ng clarification.
Ganun, dama.
Teka. Medyo, ano na tayo eh. Usapan nag-assist. Yung 2 points pa natin, this would require clarification from...
Yes.
Okay lang.
Okay lang?
Yes, mayroong particular na tanong. Kanina,
Pwede ba? Papayag siya.
Kanina, ginamit ko kasi yung patungkol sa eyewitness period. Sa pagkakaalam mo, kailan nangyari ang crucifixion? 31 AD. So, tanong, kung talaga ang eyewitness period is reliable sa panahon natin ngayon, at mapagkakatiwala ay ang statement ng 4 Gospel na si Kristo ay nabuhay at naipakot mula sa krus. Bakit ang aklat ni Matthew at aklat ni Jude, ang ni Luke, Mark and John sa calculation ni Raymond E. Brown sa kanyang binigay na commentary sa the New Jerome Bible Commentary, it was been written to 70 to 80 AD. How do you resolve this? Yun muna ang question. Okay.
Well, by the way, masingit ko lang ha. Si Brother Abdul-Wahid na pwede nyo mapanood yung debate namin before. Is Jesus God? Siya po yung 70 Adventist before. May debate kami sa YouTube. And after the debate, alhamdulillah, guided by Allah, siya po yung yumakap sa pananampalataya. Napakagaling niya sa Bible. Really. Bata po siya, pero wow. Kaya kasama natin siya ngayon sa DAWAH. Kami na dati nagdadalo, kami ngayon ay magkasangga, magkasama sa larangan.
Sir, ano pa lang po? Ito po isa na hindi ko na maintindihan kasi parang 424, ang sabi ko, ang pagkakaalam ko, parang it's talking about marriage. Pero kung titignan mo yung content, parang hindi. Also, forbidden are women already married, except those captives and slaves whom your right hand possess. So kung aalisin ko siya, parang married woman whom my right hand possess is not forbidden for me. Tama po ba?
Sagutin ko po.
Apo. Ano po yung forbidden ko? Ano po yung hindi forbidden sa akin sa married woman na captive ko?
Maganda po ang tanong yan. Dapat, itaas lang muna po natin yung aya. Ano po ang tinutukoy sa verse 24. This is Surah An-Nisa, chapter 4, verse 24. Taas lang muna po natin para maintindihan natin. Also forbidden. Kasi ang nakalagay sa verse 23, Hurriman alaykum ummahatukum wa banatukum wa khawatukum. Forbidden to you for marriage, ang bawal sa inyo na mapangasawa nyo, ang inyong ina, sinasabihan ng lalaki, ang inyong mga anak na babae, daughters, your sisters, your father's sisters. Ano yung father's sisters? Tita, no? Your mother's sisters, tita rin, no? Your brother's daughter, ano yun? Pamangkin. Your sister's daughters, your foster mothers who suckled you. Pag halimbawa tayo, diba? Sumuso sa isang ina, yan tayo pwede. Okay? Tetra, but there is no sin for you. Wala pong pinsan nakalagay ito, kaya pwede pinsan. But there is no sin on you if you have not gone in them. Okay. Except for what has been done. Allah is so forgiving most of them. Ito ngayon. 24. Also forbidden, saan? Women already married. Except those whom your right hands possess. Yung right hands possess, al-amalakat ayman, during wars, literal wars, no? Siyempre, wars yan. Nagdibahan kayo. Napatay, nanalo kayo. Napatay yung maraming kalaway soldiers. Yung babae na naposes mo, naging slaves mo during that time, pwede nilang makipag sexual relasyon doon sa babae na yun na right hands possess. During yan sa war. Na ginagawa naman na yun. Pero ngayon, rape eh. Dito hindi mo rape. You will possess her. Ibabahay mo siya, not necessarily asawa mo, but you're allowed by God as chief na inactives mo na makipag-sexual relasyon sa kanya. So, yun po yung right hands possess.
Sir, kasi parang medyo naintindihan ko po sa sexual. So, ibig sabihin po, hindi forbidden sa'yo for sexual purposes yung babaeng kasal na as long as kapatid mo siya.
Yes.
Pero sa hindi
During wars. During wars. Kasal siya eh. Maaaring napatay mo yung asawa niya during wars at hindi mo nakilala kung sino ang asawa niya, but you were possessed. Ito po, war. War po ito. Pero hindi ito na-apply ngayon. Kapatid, matanda mo. Ito po ay na-apply before, lalo na nung panahon na yun, sa panahon ng mga sahaba, sa panahon ng Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Right hands possessed. Nagkaroon kayo ng digmaan, napatay mo yung mga soldiers, nagwagi kayo, yung mga women na existing, kasi bawal patay ng women. Diba? Pwede mo sila, kung sabihin natin sa salita natin, asawain, not necessarily pinakasalan mo, pero captives mo siya, walang masama na ikaw ay makipagrelasyon sa kanyang sexual, because according to Quran, ay malakat iman, allowed yan. Sa Bible, hindi bago yan eh. Sa Bible, sa panahon ni Moses, yung mga dalaga, virgin, napunta sa kanila. Yung mga may asawa, pinapatay pa nga. Yung mga mature women na naka-experience na ng sexual relationship with men, pinapapatay. According to Deuteronomy chapter 20. Tama? According to Deuteronomy chapter 20. Ako gusto yung Diyos kay Joseph. So, ano bang problema mo ito?
Kasi sir, sa hadith, parehas naman po yung sinasabi mo. Kaya ang sabi dito, Apostle sent a military expedition to Autas, kung war na po siya. On the occasion of the Battle of Hunain, they met their enemy and fought with them. They defeated them and took them captives. Some of the companions of the Apostle of Allah were reluctant to have intercourse with their female captives in the presence of their husband, who were unbelievers. So the exalted sent down the articles. So ang di ko lang maintindihan, parang female captives in the presence of their husband. So buhay pa po yung husband, then they are to sexual intercourse.
Yeah, actually si Ali radiyallahu anhu, ginawa ni Ali yan at nakita niyang nagselos yung kanyang asawa si Fatima at naging reluctant siya because of that. Ang point dito, brothers, tinatanggal na yung marriage relationship ng isang babae, lalo na during jihad fisabilillah, and they were allowed by God na maposes ang babae during captives battle, at yun ay malakang amen. At hindi mo man matanggap, but even themselves, some of the companions are reluctant to have sex with the women na buhay pa yung asawa. Pero because they were defeated, but they were possessed, Allah revealed this ayah, Asbab Nuzul, na there is no sin if you have sexual relationship with them. Well, I don't see it wrong. Kung yun ang problema mo, sabi nga ng sister, ito minor issues to eh. Ang maganda, sino ba ang dapat nating sambahin? Mamaya siguro sa closing remark, na site natin mamaya siya. But I understand. But ito ay nangyari sa history ng Islam, sa captives, na babae, it is allowed, we are allowed. The Sahaba were allowed by God to have sexual relationship with this woman.
Next lang. Ito na lang sir, ito na lang kung gumugulo sa akin. Kasi I found different hadith. Well, tatlo sa sirat literature, which are considered early biographies of Muhammad, and apat sa anim na libro ng hadith, we consider na 6 Ayan po. Yung kamatayan ni Muhammad, basahin ko na po. A Jewess brought a poisoned sheep for the prophet who ate from it. She was brought to the prophet and he was asked, "Shall we kill her?" He said, "No, I continued to see the effect of the poison on the palate of the mouth of the apostle." Yan po yung from Sahih Bukhari. From Sahih Muslim naman, Anas reported that the Jews came to Allah's messenger with poisoned mutton and he took off what had brought to him. He called for her and asked her about that, whereupon she said, "I had determined to kill you." Thereupon he said, "Allah will never give you the power to do it." Sa Ibn Sad naman, this is a Sirat literature, Allah's apostle sent for Zainab and said to her, "What induced you to do what you have done?" She replied, kasi nasa war ko sila, "You have done to my people what you have done. You have killed my father, my uncle, and my husband. So I said to myself, if you are a prophet, the four-legged will inform you. And the others have said, if you are a king, we will get rid of you." Dito naman sa Sahih Bukhari, the prophet in his ailment, in which he died, used to say, "O Aisha, I still the pain caused by the food I ate at Khaybar, and at this time, I feel as if my aorta is being cut from that poison." From Sunan Abu Dawud, so Jews presented him at Khaybar with a roasted sheep which had poison. The apostle of Allah ate of it, and the people also ate. He then said, "Take away your hands, for it has informed me that it is poison." Bishr died, so he sent for the Jews, and what motivated you to do work you have done? He said, "If you were a prophet, it would not harm you, but if you were a king, I should rid the people of you." The apostle said that ordered regarding marriage was killed. He then said about the pain of which he died, "I continued to feel the pain from the morsel which I had eaten at Khaybar. This is the time when it has cut off my aorta." Ang problema ko dito, tatlong sirat literature and apat na authentic hadith, top four of the authentic hadith is the saying the same thing, that namatay si Muhammad through the cut of his aorta. Then my problem is, then after nun, namatay si Bishr, pero hindi namatay si Muhammad, you ate the same poison. Ang nangyari, all of them, lahat kasi hindi sinasabi. Ang nangyari, naging sakit siya. When the Prophet became sick and his condition became serious, he requested his wives to allow him to be treated in her house. Then allowed him to came out leaning on two men, hindi siya na makalakad, while his feet were dragging on the ground. Aisha said, I never saw anyone suffer more pain than the messenger of Allah. Pero hindi ko maintindihan kasi sinabi sa Quran verse 40-46, if he, Muhammad, had forged a false saying concerning us, we surely should have seized him by his right hand, and then certainly should have cut off his life artery.
So ano po ang point niya?
Bakit po, I mean,
Bakit nga nilason ang isang Jewish na babae sa Prophet Muhammad? Pangalawa, ang sinabi niya?
Yun po yung banner ng mamamatay niya sa akin.
Please, let me.
Oo, yung parang sinasabi niya po, bago siya mamatay, I feel the poison, the poison I did at Kaibar, cut my, the aorta of my heart.
So, ano po sabihin?
Nalilito po, bakit, for this verse, bakit the same siya na sinabi na dun din siya mamamatay? Tama po ba, sir?
Medyo ano natin, simplify natin. Ang sinasabi mo ba, nilason ng isang Jewish na babae si Prophet Muhammad, pagkatapos sinabi man dyan na hindi siya mapekwa?
Hindi naman po, ang sinasabi ko dito, yung manner kung paano siya namatay, na I feel the poison is cut off the aorta of my heart, is the same na sinasabi sa Quran verse, na if he had forged a false saying concerning us, we should have seized him by his right hand, and then certainly should cut off his right artery. Parang coincidence ba po ba na nagkataon lang paano niya sinabi na mamamatay siya kung nag-aano siya ng false saying about God, is the same thing na paano siya namatay?
Una-una, number one, siya nilason ng Jewish, hindi siya agad namatay.
Opo, parang tumagal.
Tagal po yan. Actually, meron siyang sinabi regarding that poison. Pero magkagayon pa man, tandaan mo, merong sa hadith na nagnanarate na sometimes, inulat nila kung paano na narate sa Prophet Muhammad. Pero tandaan mo, sinabi ni Prophet Muhammad, I feel, nararamdaman ko. Okay? Na kasi traditionally sa Arabs before, kung ano yung last na sakit mo, kung ano yung last na pain na ramdaman mo, yung inakala nila na kinamatay nila later on. Pangalawa, hindi naman siya guilty rito kung sa tingin mo na sinabi niya na and then certainly should have cut off his right artery. Eh, totoo naman yun, lahat naman ng tao actually, itong magiging dahilan para makat ang buhay mo regarding this matter. Ito sinabi ni Prophet Muhammad SAW, pero hindi dapat ilim ito. Siya ay namatay. It is already number one prophesied by Prophet Muhammad SAW in his last Hajj. Nagpaalam na siya, namaalam na siya sa mga sahaba. I feel, sabi niya, Quran na praying, hindi ko na kayo makikita sa susunod. Kaya namaalam na siya al-wada, farewell message ni Prophet Muhammad. Hindi na nga siya umabot ng next Hajj. That was his last sermon. Okay? Now, I don't see anything wrong with this verse, brother, na para bang sinasabi mo, na kapag nagsalita ng blasphemy or against Allah, ang sino man, particular si Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, ang sabi dito sa verse 44, na Surah Al-Baqarah, and if he has forged a false saying concerning us, ang ibig sabihin po dito ay mga inimbentong salita patungkol kay Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Kung siya nag-imbento ng salita, kung ito'y pinorge niya, ang sabi ni Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and then we certainly would have cut off his life artery. Ibig sabihin, agad-agad, will cut off his the life artery. Ito yun eh. Di ba? Yung ayota, o siyempre yung buhay mo, yung litid ng leeg mo, puputulin na. I would say na nabuo ang revelation ng Quran after 23 years. Nung nabuo na, he was able to accomplish his mission. He raised his hand, "Oh Allah, bear witness that I already accomplished my mission." Sabi ni Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. "Be witness that I send the message unto them." So tapos na ang kanyang mission. And then dumating na ang kanyang kamatayan na kanya namang predict at sinabi sa mga sahaba. I would say, hindi ito ang dahilan. Kasi ang sinasabi niya, ang kinamatay ni Prophet Muhammad, that he feels that his artery is being cut off is because of the poison that he used to take from the Jewish babae. At kaya siya namatay ay dahil he forged a lie against Allah. I don't see in that manner, brother, yung po masasabi. Kasi alam mo, may idiomatic expression tayo eh. Pag namamatay tayo, di ba? Nawala na yung hininga. Di ba?
Kalimutan.
Nakalimutan yung huminga. Lahat naman ng tao, pwede mong i-apply yun eh. Nawalan na ng hininga. Di ba? Idiomatic expression eh. And the same thing, Prophet Muhammad said, "I feel that my artery is being cut off." Why? Because sa kanyang palagay, yung nakaka-apekto sa mga sandaling yon ay yung lason na kanya nainom. Pero tandaan mo, sinabi niya, "I feel," is not so sure, but that was his feeling. And remember, the Quran said, Muhammad SAW, hindi niya alam ang ghaib. Sabi dito sa surah Fussilat, "Say Muhammad, I am only a human being like you. I do not know what will happen. If I know what will happen, I will avoid the bad things." Pinapasabi yun kay Prophet Muhammad. So being part of a human, it has nothing to do with revelation. Ilang ako sabi? Inalala ko. Another thing mo. So okay na ba? Time na. Siguro mamaalam tayo. Daw naman ang alam sa lugar.
Maraming salamat po sa pagpunta kay Brother Chief. Maraming salamat po sa paglinaw ng mga aking katanungan. Enjoy po kayo. Thank you po.
Well, brothers, narito po kami para ipahayag sa inyo ang mensahe po ng Islam. Tulad na sinabi ng sister, no? Yung sinabi po ang walang iba yung may quote, no? "Kullun nafsin da'ikatul maut." Ang lahat ng may buhay ay makakatikim ng kamatayan. Ito set aside na ito sa pinag-usapan natin. Napag-aralan ko na po ang buhay eh. And there are three things which is inevitable in life. Alam ni Doktora yan eh. Ano po yun? Number one, death. Nangyayari ito kahit sa bata, kahit sa kanino pa man. Hindi tayo makatiyak. Diba? Makalusot ka man sa death, disability. Tatay ko malakas, pero na-stroke. Wala na, hindi na makatayo. Dati nagbabarbel siya, bodybuild. Na-stroke. Hindi mo rin maiwasan yan, hindi mo masabi, hindi ka na magkakasakit. Makalusot ka man, sige, hindi ka namatay ng bata ka, hindi ka nagkasakit, ang lakas ko. Isa, hindi mo rin maiwasan. What? Inevitable to eh. Ano yun? Old age. Huwag mong sabihin, makinis ang mukha mo ngayon, ang ganda ka, pogi mo. Hindi mo ito malalagpasan. Tatanda ka rin. This still thing, sabi ko nga, kung meron sa inyong makapagpapaliwanag sa akin, who will be able to convince me and persuade me na itong tatlong ito kaya nating iwasan, please tell me. Kasi kalukuhan itong pinag-uusapan natin ngayon. Kung hindi tayo mamamatay, kung hindi tayo magkakasakit, kung hindi tayo tatanda, ito na ang pinakawalang kwentang pinag-uusapan sa silong ng langit. Ano? Ang reliyon. Kaya lang, brother, mamamatay tayo eh. Kaya lang meron tayong hindi kayang iwasan. dapat makatiyak ka eh. Sino ang sinasamba mo? Aina tadhhabun? Tao, where are you going? Saan ka pupunta? Hindi ka makakataka sa pagsamba. Meron kang sinasamba. Ang papel natin sa mundo, kung pag-aaralan mo lang ang tao, ay merong sinasamba. Kahit atheist ka pa, kahit agnostic ka pa, ang sasabihin mo, wala akong